Yeah, because his Uncle Ben was his father figure after his parents died.
Man, was I ever a dork. So I was into horses. Wasn't everybody at some point? Wish May would take some of this down. It's embarrassing. An artist I was not.
Bro, those Spider-Man drawings.
But I'm sure it looks good to May.
Sure, I know these are real
Wish
life
everybody had a
drawings.
mom like May. The world would be a better place.
Yeah, I know these actual drawings kids made, but this makes me think that in universe, at this point, of course she knows he's Spider-Man. Because we kind of find out at the end of the game. Spoiler it.
I can patch these shoes. They'll last a while yet.
Veteran homelessness is down, but still way too high. Good thing my buddy Flash Thompson's doing his best to fix that.
In fact, they're friends. The fuck?
You know, the business community's really stepped up. Both job training and hiring. Well, most of them. Sad not to see Oscorp here.
I mean, if Harry was still, well, he's in the tank, but if he was still alive, he would obviously be involved. Or are you, Gloria?
Peter, how are you?
That's not Gloria.
6 months sober. Never thought I'd make it.
If I had powers, I wouldn't fight crime, I'll tell you that. I'd be a TV star.
I'd be a pro wrestler. Best gimmick ever.
Spider-Man reference.
Can't fall asleep. That's when they get you.
Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. She wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
Replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. why take the risk?
Mr. Nega, like, I absolutely love the fact that when you play this game, you knew he was the bad guy from the get-go. Due to the ads and all the trailers and shit. But then it just turns to Doc Ock, like, right after, like, because you defeat him within, what is it, Act 1, at the early Act 2? Oh, shit. Oh, no. The stream dropped out, and I have fucking no idea. The fuck? Son of a cunt. You know, it's irritating. Because it happens so fucking constantly. Yeah, I did not miss the internet dropping out. It was just such a shitty fucking thing. Also, with the new PS5, I don't know. It could be a good idea to like have specific things downloaded. I don't know, because I don't want to go back and forth. Like, it's only good for, like, LAN games. Like, that technically means, like, essentially perpetually, forever, I can easily use the other console to help me with online stuff. Like, forever. Like, that's how I did Platinum Get Out of Hell, is I used the PS4 and the PS5 together. That was the only way I could do it. Otherwise, I would have to get someone else who had the game to help, but then that would be basically impossible. But if that was on a disc, it would have been impossible, because you would have to have two discs for that in order to work. But then again, Get Out of Hell is only a downloadable game on its own, but with re-elected. I enjoyed Saints Row 4. I know a lot of people hated it, but I enjoyed it. But then apparently, a lot of people say Saints Row 3 sucks. Like, I like that so much. Maybe people were like, oh, it just got all wacky and shit. Saints Row 2 is the best. Like, sure, I haven't played Saints Row 2. I've heard good things about it. Especially in Saints Row 4, a portion of that game is like revisiting portions from Saints 1 and 2. So I love the thing in Saints 4 that the DLC is that they're talking about how within the basis of Saints 4 was the DLC, and they just remade the DLC with like a behind the scenes, like a movie type thing. Like, imagine if they did that with like Infinity War and like Thanos talking behind the scenes. That's crazy. Yeah, I have fond memories of Saints Row. Oh yeah, the Volition is dead. Like, it's dead. It's gone. Deep Silver's still around, but it's gone. The company who made the Saints franchise, plus other very good games that people really enjoy, is gone. And people were so excited to see a remake of Saints 1 and 2. But then when they legitimately, like a couple days before it announced that Volition was like closing its doors, was that someone asked, can we please, for the love of God, get a remaster or remake of Saints 1 and 2? Then they responded with, there are no plans for that. Like, the fuck? Then people were like, when it closed, like, obviously, of course, there's no plans, so they're planning it to close. But no, apparently, the day we found out Volition closed was the same day the employees were let go. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, usually, like, they already know it's been, like, a couple of weeks or even a month or half a year, then they announce it. Like, they already moved on and all that shit. Like, it's different with, like, YouTube type stuff. Like, they kind of have to do it immediately. Oh, fucking... Yeah, let me go to the bathroom, and I'll come back, then we'll play for another hour, then I'll get off. I can't stream tomorrow night, because guess what? I'll be home around midnight. Fuck you, bro. And have to be at work less than 12 hours later. That's fucking bullshit. If I was a minor, that's illegal. Man on my money, my money on my mind. Spider-Man. Crazy to think I'll have two of these fucking controllers. The fuck? What the fuck? If I knew that, I wouldn't have fucking pre-ordered the controller. But here we are.
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
We
Well,
don't have to make
that
it
went about
big.
as well as I could
We
have
can
hoped.
just be casual.
Yeah, that's fine. But I still want a ring.
So they're fucking, but they want it. She wants to be married. I'm so fucking hyped for the next game. You guys have no idea. It's technically Spider-Man 3, but
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do it.
okay, so I know exactly what I want to do. I want to
Little Spidey workout in the city.
Come on, man.
Tried mixing up a prototype web fluid at Oscorp while Harry had his internship there. Didn't work. That place has always been bad luck for me.
Chasm, The Amazing Spider-Man 1965, issue 31. Let's see what that means. Let's look up flagelliform silk. Okay, so that's a real thing. Let's look up The Amazing Spider-Man 1965 issue 31. Now this is the comic. Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 1. Nothing special about it. Because he's always had web fluid in the comics. Because I always thought it was just like Spider-Man. What suit? Your homecoming suit. Okay, so it's a homecoming, far from home.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
When MJ and I applied for this lease, I thought we'd move in together. Instead, we broke up. I can be pretty oblivious sometimes.
What? Why is Norman Osborn up there?
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
Over here.
Subway's that way.
Can I get an autograph?
Austin Carrier, is that the...
Ooh, love that shot.
Is this the Wakanda one?
I wonder if King T'Challa got his powers from being bitten by a radioactive panther. Dude's tough, but that'd still probably hurt.
Knowing that the city in Spider-Man 2 is gonna be their city plus fucking Queens and somewhere else, it's gotta be so big. How much side stuff will there be? Because apparently it's like 98 gigabytes. Which is fucking crazy. It probably wouldn't be good to leave it. Wait, I need to suss this shit out. Okay, I have basically 250 gigabytes free. So, not plus minus 98, so I'll have only 150 free when that game is downloaded. Fuck.
Support your local businesses by not robbing them, please!
Get the hell out of me.
Good old-fashioned holdup. Vintage crime stopping right there. Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still uses film.
I want to know how those cameras work. Like, how do they figure out like film? Like, how do they do that? Like, does it require ink or what? I don't know.
Keep fighting the good fight, man.
Pretend I'm a bad. I got him.
Available units, narcotics sale reported. Requesting officers on scene in Bloomingdale.
Gotta have something to do on stakeouts.
I don't know. That could have been like a PSP. That is a good question. Like, what happens when like any bad guy like destroys vehicles and stuff? Like, what happens?
I've always been about the truth. When I was a reporter and a newspaper publisher, I printed the truth. And now as a broadcaster, I speak it. Sometimes it hurts. But it's my responsibility to bring it to you. And the truth is, the city is not quiet. It is not peaceful. It is a disaster waiting to happen. Threats boiling under the surface like a hungry shark just beneath the waterline. Don't let Spider-Man fool you. You are not safe. None of us are.
Available units, an assault was just reported. Additional officers report to Spanish Harlem.
This is where Miles lives.
Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man?
I didn't even fucking realize there was a Daredevil Easter egg.
Try hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back.
Let's do this.
I love laying out bullies.
Hey, before you go, can you
Copy that. Thanks for all units. Witness reported seeing a kidnapping. Incident was reported near Sugar Hill. Over.
I'll set my earpiece to focus on muffled voices. New York's noisy, but my mask can zero in on muffled sounds. The kind a tied-up kidnap victim might make. I can't breathe! Easy, I've got you. That was terrifying. Thank you.
It's them! They're the ones! Big mistake, pal! Webs are for witches!
I forgot to ask why they call it kidnapping if the victim's not a kid.
I'm gonna tell everybody you're for real.
I bet if I got a costume, can you like lift something heavy? As long as I didn't have to. Can I get a selfie? You lost.
Love it.
Probably that's a real thing.
It's him. Get a picture.
Trophy, even though it's not my main account, I got a trophy.
Here's your stuff. Now that's just rude. Hey, no.
I did it.
And that's that. Every crime tower in the city's now repaired.
Pretty good work, right?
Pretty good, yeah.
Good enough that maybe you'd let a certain someone celebrate with us?
Fine, but make it quick.
The odds were long, the danger close. But between Spider Cop's reckless intuition and the Chief's determined planning, they got the job done.
Aw, that's kinda sweet.
A pairing of opposites, like peanut butter and chocolate, or breakfast for dinner. The two work together.
And we're done. Talk to you later, Spider Cop.
She's coming around, right? Yeah, definitely.
My favorite parts of the game is when, it's the ending of the game where she is like Spoder Cop
Possible
something.
narcotics cell reported. Incident occurred in Robinson. Over.
Folks,
The Spidey Squad. My one and only fan club. When Jameson's going off on me, it helps to remember they're out there. Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal. Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this. Huh. Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check. Wait a minute, what's that feeling? Do I miss him? No.
Folks, you know I'm not one to promote conspiracy theories. Except ones I think are worthy of further discussion, like this one. I've heard reports of Spider-Man hovering around radio towers. At first, I thought he was sabotaging them. But a far more alarming possibility came to mind. In his misguided delusion that he is protecting us, is he hacking into all our conversations? Business deals, credit card transactions, those personal calls with the wife when you're on a long, lonely book tour. I mean, when one is on a book tour, I wasn't talking about myself. I don't do that sort of thing, and anyone who thinks they have recordings of me doing it is wrong.
Only cowards assault a helpless person like that. Try hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back. Live by the beatdown, die by the beatdown.
Thanks. It used to be safe here.
Why do they have the texture of the tongue and teeth on NPCs that you never see the face movements? Also, the hair on the inside? That's fucking bizarre. Bro, the eyes! Bro, look at the fucking drip.
All units, assistance needed for civilians involved in a vehicle collision. Any officers near Firehouse, please copy.
Car wreck down there. Bad one. People could be injured. Pedestrian trapped under that vehicle. Hang on! Heckler's still trapped. Need to help. Just a little more.
Thank you.
Don't panic. I'm here. Victims are out of danger. Let the EMTs do their job now.
So great when you were like, and you just like, thanks. Oh man, I thought it was all over. If I ever see Jameson, I'm giving him an earful.
This tower. If I was them, I might start thinking about a new name. This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
I've received angry letters from fans of Spider-Man. Yes, they exist. Over my editorials calling him a threat or a menace. Well, I have good news for these people. I'm not going to use those words here. Right, I have good news for these people. I'm not going to use those words here. I have a new descriptive for Spider-Man. Killer, because the deaths of 5 innocent people, including heroic Officer Alvaro Cordova, are squarely on Spider-Man's head. Don't misunderstand. I realize it was the psychopathic criminal Max Dillon, who the media calls Electro, that murdered these five individuals, and he will rot in Rikers Island for the rest of his misbegotten life for his crimes. But if Spider-Man hadn't been grandstanding for the cameras as always, 5 precious souls would not have been lost. Dylan might have escaped with millions of dollars in cash, but money can be replaced. Mothers, fathers, husbands, and wives cannot. There are those who will argue that Dylan would have killed even more of the bank's patrons and had Spider-Man not intervened, but how do we know that? The police didn't go charging in, Spider-Man did. Is he a trained hostage negotiator? Is he licensed or certified in anything at all? We don't know, because we don't know who he is. What do we know? That Alvaro Cordova isn't going home to his children tonight or ever again. Yikes.
Hey, my Mark 1 web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
I love this because it opens.
Need an officer to respond to a reported drug deal. Need immediate response in Chelsea, over.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
Cover the product!
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma. I'm losing him! Gotta catch up. I think your shocks need some work. Curbside service. Gotta shut the... Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works. Police are coming, so I'm going.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Her face, man.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
So in this timeline,
Wish I could do something to help Doc.
Doesn't mean within this
Harry.
year alone.
Ask him to talk to his dad.
Well, what time
Mom
of
never
year
listens
is
to
it?
Harry.
Because it
He
goes
tried to
through
kill
different
funding for his
timelines.
research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Yeah, because like, what time of year is it now? Because if Harry comes back in early next year, does that mean Spider-Man 2 happens within the next year? Because that means Miles Morales, the game, happens this same year, right? What's the timeline?
Now, a lot of people ask me what I think of Mayor Osborn, but what matters is what you think. Let's ask our first caller. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Hi, I think Mayor Osborn's doing a terrific job. He's cleaned the city up and expanded the economy.
With all due respect to the office of mayor, the police cleaned up the city, and entrepreneurs boosted the economy. I do approve of many of the mayor's initiatives, like cracking down on quality of life crimes and reducing red tape. But I think he takes credit for a lot of things other people do. He's ambitious, which is not a bad thing. But I always say, be careful of people with agendas. We used to have a vigilant press to keep politicians honest, but it's a shadow of its former self. Now all you've really got is me.
When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
And all these research stations are now gonna unlock. And after that, we'll have the Taskmaster challenges, and there's so many fucking things. And it's all basically to unlock suits. You know, it's all basically to unlock all these suits. Because research tokens and some challenge stuff. Also, within this
Harry
is how
left me
you...
a message about these before he left for Europe.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
Yeah, this is where you change the time of day. After these are done, I think you can go in it to change the time. This is another of our air quality stations monitoring contaminants in the surrounding atmosphere. Super important for the city and its citizens, but certain corporate overlords are less thrilled by the prospect of their pollution output being publicly reported.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. The particles are concentrating in trouble spots. Like mini
This is
clouds
like
of
one of my
smog.
least favorite parts of the game.
I'll
It's
swing
so
through them and
annoying
get
to do.
samples, then trace them to the source. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds. For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha! I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway. Got it.
What the fuck?
Oh! Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe. I must be freaking these people out. What else is new? Huh. The toxin's coming from two types of cars, and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos. Perfect. Great light on that one. Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry Station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was. But one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Alright. What's crazy is that I can download any game essentially on my main account, then just play it on this account. Like any game, like I can play fucking Metal Hellsinger if I really want to. So it took me 74 hours. To be fair, I played through the game twice. Twice. And when I played it, only these three are out or around. This one was a hard trophy to get here, ago. 16th. Huh. I'm gonna play that after. How long did it actually take me? 16th of the 8th. Fuck. I got a lot of trophies in the one day. Wait, it's been 4 months. When the last trophies would have been this, right? 18th of the 7th. No, we're New Game Plus. Yeah. Because I wanted to do that last. Just replay the game last. Overall, the best parts of this game for me was the main trophy list and the DLC and EQ Island. Legends is cool, but for trophies sucks. Rivals and Mastery, it was eh. New Game Plus, I think I played it. That's the thing with these New Game Plus trophies or playing the game again. Like, it's only good if if you played the game, let's say, was it half a year ago, even a year ago, to like come back in, play once more, then wait for the sequel to an extent. But I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Anyways, let's hop off because I kind of want to sleep. Hey, she's online. What's the trophy? Fuck me, 92 fucking trophies. Jesus. I remember when this game came out. It's also the only, is this one that's the only COD level that is in space? Is it Ghosts? Yeah, we have every COD game, so if I want to play a COD game, I can just fucking go in my brother's room and grab whatever fucking COD game I would want. Plus, we have fucking all these games. Two versions of the game. Two versions of the same game. Like, look at this. If we go to trophies here, this is my first one. 2 other players. But then if we go to this one, it's the most recent one. It's the same. Because this is the entire game, but then this one was only the first episode. Catch a rat. Bro, since I played through, what was it? Borderlands 1, 2, and pre-sequel at that point, I loved Scooter, man. And seeing him die, not even in like a main Borderlands game, but in like a movie type thing, made it way more emotional than it kind of needed to be. Like if any other like character we like love, whether it be like Maya or like legit any main character that we played as, it would have like been so gut wrenching. But then yeah, New Tales sucked overall. Still my favorite and #1 Lego game ever made. Like, strong contenders are Jurassic World and Lego Batman 2 and DC Supervillains, and even Avengers, but this holds such fun fact. This is the demo, so the demo is just the first mission. Remember, I played it again and again and again on the PS4. Before, even after, yeah. Yeah, I've Injustice 2. Like, let me show you. Like, look how many games. Majority of these games are the PS Plus games. Yeah, look. 186 of these games are PS Plus games. Think about that. Think about that. Oh, okay, I can. It's a games list. Bioshock Infinite. Now I can download Bioshock 1 and 2. So basically, I can play every single Borderlands game right now without needing to put in a disc besides Borderlands 3 and Borderlands. I can play Tales 1, Tales 2, Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, and pre-sale. It's crazy. Oh, look how many CODs we have. There's so many games that I fucking love. Two Fallouts? Jesus. It's weird that we can't download the PS4 version of a game we have played on the PS4. Hang on. What? Is this the actual game or not? I'm confused. Fuck me, remember Guitar Hero Live? That was such a shit show. I have all the Mass Effect games. Does this include 1, 2, and 3, or just 1? Yeah, it includes all the DLCs from Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. I remember paying for Andromeda because it came with Until Dawn. Two NBA 2K games. It's weird. We got two fucking Need for Speed games. The fuck? Both the Neos. I've got both Overcooked games. It's crazy. Persona 5 and Persona 5 Strikers. Two 2K fucking golf games. I may download one just to play golf. Why the fuck not? Only one Rosie game. It's sad. So we've got both Tomb Raider games, Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This is a game I wanted to buy, was it not? I don't even need the disc, bro. I bought the disc and I have the PS5 version just like that. What the fuck? But then so now I have both fucking PS4 and 5 version of the game. Just I've got two Yakuza games. How many Yakuza games are there in total, including fucking Lost Judgment? Like fucking 10. Crazy. And one of the games takes you at a minimum 100 fucking hours. So think about that. There's 10 games. Yeah. Yeah. I want to play them, but it'll take fucking forever. Anyways, yeah, apparently Baldur's Gate 2 was released in 1999. Okay, Baldur's Gate 1 was released in 1998. And Baldur's Gate 2 was 2000. Why was everyone so, like, excited for this game? Because I don't like that type of genre of a game. People saying it's one of the best games ever made. Like, I don't get it. From seeing videos, it doesn't look fun to play. You know? Especially on console, like, it doesn't look fun to play. I'm sorry, it just doesn't look fun. Like, what do you do? Could you control one character or, like, fucking 10? Like, and it's a turn-based type, like, I wanna fucking be one character and going around and kill shit. That's my basis of games. You know? I never really liked fucking... I mean, like, I like the idea of D&D, but I also at the same time I would hate fucking playing it. Because a campaign needs to be played in one sitting. But it can take 10 hours. And you have to, like, write your own story and, like, somehow you know what type of damage a specific thing of dice. Like, it seems too complicated and annoying in order to have fun. I don't know. Like, I'm intrigued at D&D. I want to be able to fucking enjoy it, but it doesn't seem enjoyable for me. It's unfortunate. Because it from the idea of it and what I've heard, people love it. Fuck, when did Payday 3 come out? Payday 3's... Oh, comes out in 9 days. Top 10 games in my country. I don't understand why it's red. Sure, that they made the second game green, but Modern Warfare 3 is always a green game. And there's a PS5 version of 6 Siege. Whoa. Anyways, let's hop off. Where the fuck is this cunt? Alright. Let me hop off because I want to sleep. I'm excited to sleep. That's how tired I am. Alright. We'll, I don't know when we'll stream next. Because I can't stream tomorrow. Technically I can, but I don't want to. My legs are so fucking tired. Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, the entire stream today was just because I got a new controller. That's the only reason why I streamed today. No other reason. I'm on a highway to hell. I'm on a highway. blood for blood, hearts beating. Anyways, I'm going to hop off now. Bye bye.